Now let's talk about collocations and phrasal verbs. How can we better learn English language vocabulary through collocations and phrasal verbs with the use of AI? Collocations are word combinations that happen frequently. Collocations are word combinations that appear frequently together, like the term make a decision, while are verb phrases with specific meanings, like give up. So how can we tap into the power of AI to improve our understandings of these types of vocabulary tools? AI sentence completion tools can be used to help reinforce these concepts. AI-powered grammar platforms like Grammarly or Cloze AI with a Z can be used to generate sentences with missing phrasal verbs. Students can then fill in the blanks to help reinforce their learning. The next is AI dialogue practice. AI tools like ChatGPT or Speak AI can create dialogues where students must see specific collocations together. The AI can then provide real-time feedback on the usage. Next is AI matching activities to help learn collocations and phrasal verbs. With AI, interactive platforms like Quizlet AI or WordWall can generate activities where students match verbs with the correct prepositions. For example, look up versus look after. AI incredibly enhances vocabulary learning, specifically for the English language. So the very next prompt I want to go into is please generate 10 sentences with missing phrasal verbs related to daily activities, travel, and work. Leave blanks for the missing verbs and provide multiple choice options for students to choose from. Ensure the sentences are engaging and contextually clear. So here we're getting a focus on phrasal verbs so that we can learn the differences. Every morning I blank get up at 6 a.m. to start my day, as opposed to put up or turn up. Then we have a travel area. We need to check in at the airport 2 hours before our flight. While traveling, always keep track of your luggage to avoid losing it. So some of these can be really tricky and challenging, so they can be very helpful at helping you learn. Work, and then these are just some examples with a couple different contexts to help you get a handle on phrasal verbs with vocabulary built in. So the next one I'd like to go in here is create a conversational dialogue between two people discussing their weekend plans. Include at least 5 different phrasal verbs naturally within the conversation. After each exchange, provide feedback on correct or incorrect usage of the phrasal verbs. Hey Jamie, got any exciting plans for the weekend? Yeah, I'm going to meet up with some friends on Saturday and check out that new restaurant downtown. What about you? Meet up with is correctly used to mean gathering or spending time with friends. Alex, that sounds fun. I was supposed to go on a hike, but the weather forecast says it might rain. So I'll probably just hang out at home and catch up on some reading instead. Hang out is used correctly. So it's giving you an example, and then it's also giving you an idea whether it's used correctly or not, which is great. So there's a whole dialogue using that format with this prompt. So the next prompt is all about matching activities. So generate a list of 10 phrasal verbs along with their meanings. Then create a matching activity where students must correctly pair each verb with its correct preposition or meaning. Provide hints for challenging pairs and include a short quiz at the end. Here's a structured learning activity on phrasal verbs. So they provide the 10 common phrasal verbs and their meaning: break down, bring up, call off, come across, get along, give up, look forward to, put off, run into, turn down, and then they give us a matching activity. Phrasal verb and preposition meaning. Column A is the phrasal verb. Column B is the meaning, so you match. Then we have a hint for challenging pairs. So come across versus run into. What's the difference? Come across is used for objects, while run into is used for people. put off versus call off. Put off means to postpone, while call off means to cancel completely. Give up versus turn down. Give up means to stop trying, while turn down means to refuse an offer. And then they have the short quiz. Multiple choice, fill in the blank to help support what you've just been learning. So what that does is helps you put in perspective phrasal verbs with a matching activity to help you learn them better, update this, continue to learn from it, and go from there. So one of the tools out there that helps support a lot of these tools to support a lot of this type of learning is WordWall. So we have WordWall, create better lessons, speaking cards, quiz, matchup, flashcards. So let's check out spin the wheel. So you can go into WordWall and create, let's take some content from what we had. We'll say breakdown is the word, and maybe we have to have a definition. So breakdown, and this is a quick way of doing it. I'll do this and then I'll delete the rest. So we know which the correct answer is, right? So we'll say we're done, and then we have breakdown, and we'll do word wall and spin it. Is that right, or do we want to eliminate it? We'll eliminate it, and it makes us reinforce the correct answer. But that is the correct answer. So there's some great visual elements here. You could switch the template to open the box. Which one is it? I think it's this one. So WordWall is a great tool. Has some great activities built in. I actually think this is a great tool. Spin the wheel, speaking cards. Let's use winter. What's your favorite type of cuisine to cook at home and why? What's your favorite way to stay organized and why? So you can actually use this for a number of different types of questions and different styles, but great tool. Lots of different resources, flip tiles, game show quizzes, open the box, unscramble, spin the wheel. Word wall is definitely like a great teacher interactive tool with printables. And you can do this with any language. It makes it personalized, interactive, engaging, and helps retain student knowledge. It's also adaptive, and assessments can be made quite easily. Utilizing topics such as spaced repetition, chatbots, story generation, or even gamification, AI tools can help learners retain knowledge and acquire new words quickly and efficiently practice them in amazing new ways.